updates from Supreme Court arguments in Article 370 abrogation case conclude in the Supreme Court. The top court has reserved its order. That is the big breaking news we're getting in right now on Republic TV. First on Republic TV, that is that the Supreme Court has reserved order as far as the Article 370 hearing is concerned. The arguments have concluded today, and after days of arguments now and hearings, the order has been reserved by the Supreme Court. That is the latest we have from the Apex Court. The Constitution Bench, led by Chief Justice of India, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, was hearing this matter, and now the arguments have concluded, and now the order has been reserved by the Supreme Court of India. That is the latest we have right now. The Article 370 abrogation was challenged in the court, and National Conference leader Mohammad Akbar Lone had also filed an affidavit and also a plea questioning the centre today. And what we know right now is that the arguments have concluded, and the order has been reserved by the Apex Court on Article 370 abrogation. Akbar Lone has submitted an affidavit. Centre raised questions on the affidavit that was filed by Akbar Lone, and the Supreme Court in fact said that we will consider the affidavit filed. My colleague Sambhav Sharma is joining us on the phone line for more. Sambhav, the Supreme Court has reserved its order after arguments. The arguments have concluded. Tell us more details, please, now.
Well, the top court of the country has reserved its judgment on abrogation of Article 370 case. And the hearing continued for 16 days over the petition challenging abrogation of Article 370. The Constitution Bench, the 5-judge Constitution Bench comprising of Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice S. Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Justice Sanjiv Khanna, Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice Surya Kant heard the matter for 16 days, and finally today they have reserved the judgment. Speaking of what happened in these 16 days at the top court of the country, so yesterday itself on the day 15th, Supreme Court has asked the lead petitioner and the National Conference leader Mohammad Akbar Lone to file affidavit affirming allegiance to the Constitution of India. Apart from it, what centre said, especially the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who made arguments in this 370 hearing, the centre said that the Supreme Court election could be held anytime. So this is what the centre has said in the top court during the hearing. And there are some important remarks also made by Chief Justice of India during this whole hearing, wherein the Chief Justice of India has asked the centre that does the Parliament has power to make state into the Union territory. CJ has also talked about the integration of Jammu and Kashmir, and CJ said the integration was absolute and complete in every way. And the only question which remains in limited sense was if Parliament could exercise the power. So this is all happened in 16 days at the top court of the country, and finally the judgment on abrogation of 370 Article 370 case is reserved by the top court of the country.
Right. All right. Thanks so much, Sambhav, for joining us with all those details on that story. That is the latest we have, viewers. Article 370 hearing. The arguments in the case have concluded. The Supreme Court has reserved its order on the abrogation of Article 370. And that is the latest we have. The hearing continued for 16 days. And the Supreme Court has asked all the parties to file their written replies in 3 days.